If you're brand new to our channel, we are Craig and Amy, also known as Kinging It. At the start of last year, we travelled through India over 3,500 miles in a rickshaw named Chapati Bandita Mayonnaise. We bought her in New Delhi in the north, and when we left India after driving the whole length of the country, we arranged to ship her back to the UK. Last week, we picked her up from Manchester and began our drive home through Wales. On the last video, we left you on an almighty cliffhanger. It was partly because I was editing the video, and when I watched it through and I got to the end, I just burst into tears. After a string of bad luck and seeing how excited we were to be driving Chapati home, and after seeing the aftermath of the crash, I think it just sent me over the edge. We've had a few days off now to process it all and edit the rest of what happened. We didn't have a camera rolling when we actually crashed, so the sound effect that we put in is the closest to what it actually sounded like, minus us screaming and bouncing off the floor.
I was trying to keep a steady speed so that the cars behind us wouldn't get annoyed or beep and throw us dirty looks. So as we approached the bend, I just read the road wrong and there wasn't any road signs to make that clear before I steered into it at around 35 miles an hour. So we rolled about 1.5 times and it ended up on its side. It was the scariest thing ever, but somehow we both managed to stay inside.
So here is the aftermath of what happened. You're right, babe. Yeah, is it your arm?
I might faint.
Okay. I think we should get you out of this rickshaw, babe.
No.
Because it's leaking petrol.
No.
You okay?
You okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're right, babe, you're right.
It's okay, don't cry, Craig. I think I don't know what I've done to that.
It's okay, I think you've bumped it, you've hit it, but it's... I think you just hit it really hard. But
no, I haven't, but we got petrol on the floor as well.
I think we should get you out of here, babe, alright?
Pull me up.
Did you hit your head?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Are you stuck?
What's that?
Just trying to decide whether to
Don't pull me too hard, Craig.
I won't.
What are you doing here?
Oh, fuck.
Can we rip this off and then take her out this way, do you think?
I'm fine. I can get out.
Yeah, okay.
Do your legs feel okay?
Yeah. I can't use that arm to get up.
Okay. If we can tuck you into this little gap, then we can push the rickshaw up. Let's just try and get you up. Can you plant your feet at all?
One car RCC, come around the bend, Victor's on its side, she's still inside.
You didn't hit your head, no?
I don't think so. I'm stuck.
That I've seen so far, I will have a look. But we're going to need probably 5
Is it completely far?
I think so, babe.
Yes, I am.
When you have an accident or a serious crash, it's incredible how quickly complete strangers come to your aid. This lovely guy helped Amy out of the rickshaw, and there were so many others just stopping traffic on both sides of the bridge. The first person who came around the corner was actually a paramedic named Chris, who was on his way home from just finishing a shift. Have a sit down, babe.
I would think so, yeah.
How long?
Okay, where we're out of the way.
I don't know.
We can have a good check on you.
Do you want to check?
Yeah. And then we can take it from there. Alright?
Hello, okay?
We ended up having to put Chapati on a recovery truck as she was blocking the road, which cost us about 250 quid. We were taken by the police to the recovery place, and we waited for Amy's dad to pick us and Chapati up. Well, that wasn't how I was expecting the morning to go. You alright, Flower?
I just can't believe I've done it, to be honest.
That's alright.
It was like winding roads and corners, but corners you could take, and obviously there's cars behind me, so I want to try and go as fast as I can so people aren't beeping and, you know, shouting like get off the road and stuff. So I think we were doing like 30, 35, and there was no like signs on the road to say slow down or anything, and we just took the corner a bit too fast, and like I just didn't read the road properly, and then just oh my arm, just turned the corner. We were just going too fast, and I think because I tried to turn out because we were heading towards a bridge wall, I turned it, and it just flipped then because I turned the steering wheel too far, and it was mental. I think I managed to grab the roll cage on the roof, and the whole thing, it was just like clattering smashes, and I think it rolled like 1.5 times, and then yeah, Amy was just on the bottom there, and that's the footage that I saw. But it could have been so much worse, babe. Yeah, I suppose. I'm just gutted that we've done it. Like she's wrecked. Like it's alright. We can get it fixed. She'll be alright. Yeah. It's gutting, isn't it? I hope she can be fixed. I don't want them to say, "Oh, it's a write-off," and then, you know, getting her home and everything we've done would just be a waste of time, you know. We'll get it sorted. We'll figure it out. Chapati will live on. But yeah, we were just saying then, we just had a little cry saying that it could have been so much worse. Yeah, because the way we'd landed, like my hair was stuck under the bar of the roof of the rickshaw, so if it had been a little bit closer, that would have been my head, that would have been caught under it. But yeah, I've really hurt my arm. I thought I'd broken it. Like I was yelling out in pain one night. Literally, I couldn't. It was so sore. But it's not broken. The ambulance guys just said it's just been badly hit. It's like a massive bruise along the top. He's like, you're gonna hurt so much tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, like the petrol all spilt out when we got there, and it's everything it just stank of petrol. Like everyone was flapping there, and whoever stopped behind us was like, did they say we need to get out of the car because of the petrol? Yeah. Thought it might just go up in flames, and I'm just not really with it. No. Yeah, adrenaline kicks in, and yeah, they just had to get me out. And but bloody hell, we're lucky, babes. We've, you know, flipped the rickshaw 1.5 times and survived. No broken bones. I know, I'm like, so thankful that we weren't in a collision with another car and I didn't hurt anybody else. Yeah. You know, sorry Craig, I didn't mean to do it, like, but... Oh, don't be sorry, it's just an accident, isn't it? It was, I know, but like, if anyone was going to do it, it's going to be me, wasn't it? No. And I just, yeah, everybody at home that did know about the rickshaw coming home, they were so excited to see it, get in it and have a ride, and yeah. I just feel like I've wrecked it now, but... It'll be alright. Be alright. Yeah. We'll get it fixed. We're alive, that's the main thing. Yeah. Martin Bannister to the rescue. Here he is, knight in shining armour.
Somebody's got to look after them.
So we got Chapati on the trailer, and we're going to take it to Lampeter. To throw some more salt in the wound, we had a video call from Amy's mum the next morning. Our car was parked outside Amy's house back in Barry. At 2 o'clock in the morning, a drunk driver smashed into the front of it and completely wrote it off.
Right.
Oh, for God's sake.
So, you were parked out here. And it's over there. And it's...
Oh, Chapati.
Watch everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've woken up today with more bumps and bruises and a bit of whiplash and a bit of trauma as well. I think last night we were both saying we can't stop replaying the crash in our heads. Just keep going through it, and this is a bit mad, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. It's still unbelievable. I can't believe it happened, but I would assume that was normal. You know, it was. It was a big thing we went through. It was scary, so it's no wonder we keep playing it through. But
so yeah, we've found some more scratches and bruises and stuff. But yeah, we've got off scot-free pretty much.
I definitely knocked my head though. I've got an egg just by there that I didn't, and my wig stayed on the whole time. So got to be glue. Shout out to you, because it didn't even fall off and it got stuck under the bar.
Yeah. Could have been your head, that's how close it was.
Could have been my head, but I'm going to apply for my Formula 1 licence any day now. Yeah, just if they'll have me, you know.
I think they would, but I mean, stay on the course next time, innit? So we're at Amy's dad's house in
Lampeter,
in Wales.
West Wales, yeah.
Luckily he came yesterday to save the day with a trailer, so we put Chapati on, but this is the result of the crash. So we've got this whole piece here. It's just all the bolts have ripped out of it. So that is a goner. Our sign, our eagle's been bent.
Oh no.
All of our lights got smashed.
It looks like someone shot us.
Yeah, I got a little bullet hole there. You can see the skid marks on the top, like all the bars ripped through that. And all the top, but yeah, you can see from the front how wonky it is. Like, look at that. So the bottom doesn't look too bad. There's a few lights smashed.
Yeah.
But
I'm just fingers crossing that like the chassis isn't all bent and twisted, because I think that would probably make it a write-off. But at the moment we've spoken to like at least 3 mechanics and they're like it can be fixed. So Rob from Tuk Tuk UK is going to see about getting us like a new roll cage. He says that this whole part here, if he orders it from India, it's £30. So that's some good news, that it'd be quite cheap to fix, hopefully.
yeah, he said the most expensive thing will be the windscreen, which would be about £150, but that's not too bad. Good effort, that, babes.
Couldn't have just chipped it. Couldn't just like chip the wing mirror off. We rolled it. Like flipped it.
I love how you keep saying we.
Me whiplash, Craig.
You trying to put in a claim, yeah?
Mum was like putting a claim. I was like, what, against ourselves? Like we did this. Like.
Oh yeah, another note as well, just to add to the great news. When the petrol pipe blew off, it drowned loads of our stuff, and the one thing it drowned was our microphone, which is £280, and it's broken. And
everything stinks.
And when I tried to take the battery out, it was actually smashed to pieces. Wicked!
So that's cool, but at least we didn't go up in flames. Silver lining on everything.
Become a patron to help us continue making videos. Use this link here.
I'm going. I'm done.
She's a write-off too.
I've had enough.
Who'd you come as?
I feel like a 194-year-old woman. Like everything.
You look
hurts.
it.
I know I look it. Stop it.
Amy's dad Martin dropped us back to Barry so we could see the extent of the damage to Yazoo. What a mess. We had to call a recovery vehicle to take her away, as she was indeed a write-off. We had some great adventures in that car, and she never let us down. We were gutted to see her go. Long live Yazoo. Goodbye, Yazoo. On a brighter note this morning, Yayan's messaged us and Custard is ready to be picked up. She's had a new bodywork done, so we're going to go and see what she looks like.
He sent me pictures on WhatsApp and I haven't looked because I wanted to be surprised when we get there, but very excited today, but very sore, feeling very sorry for myself. My whole left hand side just like a numb dull ache, but I mean it's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a great day.
Alright, we're just pulling in. I don't want to jinx this or anything, but we are very excited to see her.
Oh my god!
Wow,
no
she looks
way!
completely different.
Oh my god, it looks amazing!
You look at it.
Holy Mackerel.